All right, now a former Christie fundraiser is backing, well, Marco Rubio. David Tamasi with us right now. Obviously, David, there are a lot of others who are joining you, and I guess they're calling it a last gasp to stop Donald Trump. Why not Ted Cruz to do that?
Well, I'm not so sure it's stop Donald Trump. I think it's more about supporting Marco Rubio. When this race started, there were 17 candidates, and a variety of folks were supporting who they thought would be the best candidate to lead the party. And as the race has winnowed, at least for myself, I can say it's clear that Senator Rubio is the best person, not only in terms of being a nominee who can beat Hillary Clinton and being in the White House, but also someone who can attract young voters and other voters who may not have looked at the Republican Party in the past. So I think it's less about stopping Donald Trump, the people who are moving towards Senator Rubio, and more about the fact that they are invigorated in supporting his candidacy.
Well, certainly there's a lot of passion there that doesn't go appreciated, and that applies to Senator Cruz as well. But let me ask you, David, about whether it doesn't work and it is Donald Trump, or keeps amassing proportionally, whatever you want to call it, a formidable delegate lead, and we get to Cleveland, whether he has that 1237, the delegates needed, or is darn close to it. Would you and could you support Donald Trump as a Republican nominee in that event?
Well, I mean, I'm a Republican, so if there's an R next to the nominee's name, I'm likely to support that person. I would say your previous guest made I think what is an underlooked point here about the state of the race as we go into March 1st, which is that anyone who thought 2 weeks ago that Senator Cruz would be playing defense in the state of Texas and would essentially have to win that state to stay in the race would not have believed that. They simply wouldn't, especially on the heels of his Iowa victory. And so what that does is it changes the landscape in terms of the opportunity for Senator Rubio to not only emerge as the alternative to Donald Trump, but as we near those March 15 states, which are the winner-take-all states, to be able to surpass Donald Trump.
Well, does he have the same pressure on him, your candidate in Florida? Does he have to win that or pack up?
Well, I think that's the expectation, and I think Senator Rubio may have said yesterday that he believes he will win Florida.
But if he doesn't, David, would you think that he's in trouble?
I think it would be more helpful if he won Florida than if he didn't. And I would say this is that, you know, Senator Cruz is not in a position to be on the offense in a lot of the states March 1st that he had anticipated being on offense in, because he's going to be tacked back trying to defend Texas. And that's a much different dynamic than I think a lot of folks had anticipated. And, you know, that will provide Senator Rubio an opportunity to accrue delegates, which is the essential component of trying to get the nomination, and putting himself in position to compete what I believe is going to be quite successfully on March 15th.
All right. Always good chatting with you, David. I appreciate it.
Thank you.